Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jordan. I am a 22-year-old first semester nursing student, and if you are a returning subscriber, then thank you for coming back. In today's video, I am going to be going over my nursing school journey, kind of how I landed to where I am now, and in a couple of years I'll update this to how I completed nursing school, but we'll go over that. But let's talk about it. Where I've been for, I think, the last month. Last time I posted was 1 month ago, so a little bit, but I know it's more, so probably like 5 weeks ago. And I went to Vegas. I think that's the last thing you guys saw me was the day before I left for Vegas, I believe. And I went and I had so much fun, but I did not vlog my trip how I said I wanted to. And just because I'm still getting used to YouTube, and still, it's not my first nature to just pick up the camera and automatically start filming. So I have very small bits and pieces that I just didn't feel like were good enough to put on vlogs. Like, I think literally my longest pieces when I was sitting in the airport to come home, and that's it. Literally looking through my camera roll, it's 4-second clips and stuff. So I was just like, that's not good enough. So I apologize if you were looking forward to that. But pretty much I came back from Vegas, and not only was I jet lagged for about a week, I just wasn't focused on school. I'm just being honest. I was sleeping all the time. Sleep schedule was very off. I was just doing everything else but what I was supposed to be doing. So the week I got back, I was just like, okay, well, I'm kind of gonna just have this week to myself to unwind and get myself back to, my program, get back on the regular program. And I was just like, I don't have a vlog, I don't want to film, I don't want to do anything. And there were times where I would like pick up my camera and start filming, and that's it. Like, I literally have clips through my phone. So pretty much where I've been getting my life together. I started focusing back on school. We had a midterm week, killed it as usual. And I was just getting back together, but I am back now. I am so ready to push content out for you guys. If I could put content out every single day, I would. But this week, it's going to be a great week. You heard it here. It is Monday, October 19th, and I am pushing out content I was going to do every day, but I'm doing every other day this week. And I'm just ready. I'm going to be more, I'm trying to figure out exactly. If you don't know, I have a nursing Instagram page where I created it so that you can follow me along my journey as well as my YouTube. I created that page so that if you're not watching a YouTube video, you could still go there for information. So if you want to know how I study for the semester or how I plan and organize my semester, then you could just go on my page and look for one of my posts like that. So I'm gonna get more active on that. I'm gonna be just interactive and on top of everything like I said I wanted to be. So I'm looking forward to that. I have so much in store. I have a whole bunch of things ready, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But that is enough rambling about where I've been. Let's get into my nursing school journey. And it's not a long one, but it's kind of a lot. So starting with, I graduated high school in June of 2016. And senior, we're all applying for colleges. Senior year, I got into every single college I applied to. And I swore I was going out of state. I swore up and down. I only applied to colleges out of state. And I was okay with that. But my mom was kind of like, if you're not getting full scholarships, you're going to county college. And I said, okay. Well, at first I kind of fought her on it, but looking back on it, it truly was the best idea and the safest idea for me to do. So I graduated high school in June 2016, and then I went to my local community college. So first semester, regular first semester, I'm a new student. And then my second semester, I attended an open house of the nursing school that I previously went to, and they basically told me I would be a transfer in. Let me make sure I have this timeline right. So I graduated June 2016. Then I did my fall semester, and my spring semester I attended an open house for the nursing school that I was previously at, and I got all my information there, and I was just like, I know I want to go here, and this is where I want to be. And it was a 3-year accelerated nursing program. I would have been finishing with my BSN 8 semesters. I was changing classes every 8 weeks, but it was very accelerated. Basically no summers off. I think summer break was almost like 2 weeks, and I was just like, you know what, but this is, when you want something, this is what you work forward to. So I was like, it's fine, let's do it. This is what I want to do. So I attended an open house, and they told me the requirements that I needed because I would have been a transfer student because I already had college credits under my belt. And what I didn't know, but what I wish I did know just a little bit earlier, is that I could have attended that college straight out of high school. I didn't need any college experience. I could have been a high school graduate attending a nursing school. So that's something that, not that I don't regret, but that's something I did wish I knew a little bit earlier. But I'm trying to be, and I'm very big on everything happens for a reason. So I just said, okay, so the amount of credits I had then and the amount of credits that I still needed, the amount of credits that I still needed to transfer in, I think I knew I would have had to do an extra semester or two. It was either that or take a whole bunch of summer classes. So I said, okay, you know, they gave me the course plan, and I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna focus on my degree that I have in my community college. I'm gonna focus on banging out a whole bunch of these classes at this school because it was a private school. So, you know, private school tuition. So I did that, and I originally was gonna do summer classes, but I was just like, no. So I did one summer class for a bio, and after that, it was just like every class I was taking was towards a school. Fast forward to that was spring semester 2017. I did summer classes. Because once I did the summer classes, I had the credits to transfer, but I was just like, let's bang out more of these classes. So I did summer classes. I did the 2017-2018 school year, and I applied to the nursing school. I took my HESI and I got in. I took my HESI twice because the first time I didn't study, and I wanted to see what I could get without studying, and it was free. And I know that's bad to do, but I don't know. My professors in high school and still in college now have always taught me that, you know, do a practice quiz first, or do the quiz, especially if you get unlimited tries or if you get a couple tries. Do the quiz the first time without studying, see what you get, and just go straight off based off knowledge, and then do the second time with studying. So that's what I did. I took the HESI the first time, did not study, and I think I needed a 70 to get into the program, and I got a 59. The second time I did it, I still remember this. The second time I did it, I needed a 70, and I got like a 69.8. And so they had to sit down with, I believe, the dean, or they had to call someone, but pretty much I was 0.2 points away. So pretty much they had to talk to someone to see like if they would allow me, and they said, we'll accept it. And so at that point I was accepted into that college. Background check, fingerprinting, drug test, took my ID. I did it all. So I was, you know, a nursing student, and I was ecstatic. Like, yes, this is what I want to do. I am finally a nursing student. And I would just like to state that I did apply to my community college's nursing program 3 times, maybe twice, 2 or 3 times, and it's a very hard program to get into. So I was just finally relieved that I applied to this program. I'm going to finish with what I want to finish with. I'm gonna get the experience. I'm finally a nursing student. That's what everyone wants. So I was really happy about that, and that was my first school. So I started in September 2018, and I loved my first semester. I loved my professors. I was just like, yes, this is what I want. This is what I need. Like, I absolutely loved it. Second semester. So the way the program is, the way the program is laid out is that you are changing classes every 8 weeks. So you will have semester 1, session 1, session 2. So pretty much just imagine splitting our regular fall and spring semester right in half. And that's what I did. Well, that's how the school works. So first semester, first session, absolutely loved it. Loved my professors. First semester, second session, hated it. I did not like my professor. And I will be honest about it. There's nothing against him. He was new to teaching at the school. And while you're learning how to figure out the school, while you're learning how to figure it out and teach us, we're trying to, you know, learn off of that. We're working. What we were used to first semester with our professor was not how it was second semester with semester session, whatever you want to call it. It just was not that. So that was not it. So spring 2019 comes around and I have all my classes online. Then spring semester session 2, which I believe started in March, maybe February, March, I was back on campus and I was ready, locked, loaded. I knew I got the syllabus, saw that I had midterms on my 21st birthday. So I was just like, great. But this is what I want to do. The semester is going on and slowly mental health just got the better of me. Mental health, you know, things that were going on in my personal life, they just all got the better of me and I just fell off. I went to my advisors and told them I think I want to take a break. You know, mental health is very important and mental health she was kicking my ass, okay? And I just couldn't. So I told them I wanted to drop. And they pretty much said, well, where you are in the semester, you might as well take the final. And I said, okay. So I took the final, very unprepared, and I failed. And so I was dismissed from the program. So I dropped. And the reason I was dismissed is because not only did I technically fail that class, but I did a withdrawal fail from my microbiology class. And, you know, I had my strike. So I was dismissed. And I had the opportunity to come back. I forget what it's called, but you could basically, I know the word, I just can't think of it, but I could have pleaded my case to the panel of advisors and faculty, and I pleaded my case and I could have appealed. There we go. I did have the option to come back and appeal my dismissal, you know, explain to the panel, and I don't even think it was an explanation. I believe it was a writing write an essay or whatever to the panel explaining why you were dismissed and, you know, what happened and what you would do differently. And I was so for it at first. Like, I'm gonna, you know, appeal it. I'm gonna do it. And then I slowly realized that this isn't the school I want to go to. I'm unhappy here. You know, I just thought this isn't for me. This school isn't for me. And everything happens for a reason. So it is what it is. So I took the dismissal and I went back to my community college. I took a summer class and that is putting us summer 2019. So fall 2019 comes around. I am still at my community college and I took a break. It is what it is. I didn't make the payment enough for classes. So I was dropped from all my classes and I just said, okay, I took it. You know, I've been in school all my life, from however young you are when you start school to up until 21 years old. I've been in school constantly. I've just, I get summers off, but did I ever really get summers off? No, because I was taking summer classes and freaking school. You have summer projects, you know, I just never really had time off. So I took the semester off. And honestly, it was the best decision I could have ever made. I worked more. I got in a better place. I was officially happy. So now we are rolling into spring 2020, and I found the college that I am at now. I did a lot of research on my off semester. The school that I am at now, and I went, visited, asked them questions. They gave me the course layout, and I said, okay, well, you know, we are now, it was right before spring semester started. So I still had time to change the classes that I was going to register for spring semester, and that's what I decided to do. So they gave me the course layout, and I knew, I put my mind to it. I said, I am starting at this school in the fall. So the semester that I'm currently in, I put my mind to it. I telling myself, you're going to do it, you're going to do it, you're going to do it. So I registered for the last bit of classes that I needed through them. And I was thinking about taking summer classes, but I just ended up not doing it. So I loved my spring semester. I took a marriage and family class that I didn't like at first, but as conversations started to open up, I absolutely loved that class. I took in lifespan, anatomy, and microbiology. So I took 4 classes. Yeah, I took 4 classes a semester, and I actually think I took another one, but I just can't remember. So took 4 classes and I killed it. But then COVID happened. And we all know how COVID's going. So, you know, one day I was on spring break, and the next day spring break just never ended. So I'll be completely honest that I did fall off a little bit. I just completely switching to online while my professors are still trying to figure out how we're doing online. It just was a hot mess. Fell off for a little bit, reached out to my professors, explained to them what's going on, and I finished out the semester making Dean's List. So that brings us to, I again debated about taking summer classes, and I just ended up dropping them because I was like, you know, yes, we're in COVID, but let me enjoy this last summer before I sell my soul to nursing school. So here we are now. I am, I believe, week 7 or 8 into my program, and I love it. My professors, I can tell they truly care about us, and I'm so happy that this is a school I am at now. It's a good decision. So that is my journey. It's a lot. It's a little confusing too because I had to remember everything, but that's my life, and I'm so happy the way it turned out. And again, do I wish I can go back and change anything? I just wish I could go back and knew that I could have went to my first college right out of high school. But other than that, no, I have no regrets. Everything happens for a reason. I'm going to finish. And I'm going to become a nurse. So that's just the overall goal. It's not how you start, but how you finish. And so that's what I'm, you know, big on. So that is my nursing school journey. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.